Specifically, we envision a partnership between the Vikings, the NFL, Minnesota's generous business community, the users of the stadium, the state will kick in their portion, the same as we would for any other business that we want to attract or keep in this state. And of course, the city and counties, to whatever extent they feel necessary and want to contribute, wherever that would be located. The bill will be site neutral, no gaming money, no general fund money, and no general taxes. It'll be privately owned and privately operated. It'll contain a phase out of the statewide business property tax, and there is no requirement for any local contribution. The financing, as I mentioned before, paid for by the Vikings, the NFL, Minnesota businesses, user fees, and the state. The state's portion will be, again, the same as we do for anybody else. It will facilitate a low-interest loan through the issuance of revenue bonds. We'll provide needed infrastructure, roads, sewer lines, water lines. A sales tax exemption for construction materials during the process of construction.
You know, we've been through a number of decades of really stadium funding wars in Minnesota. We've had, I think, at least 4 governors that I can remember who have never said to the private sector, this is for you, why don't you step up and help make this possible? And I think this bill is sort of the first official introduction of that invitation to the business sector to be a part of this.
One of the virtues of this approach is that it's something that we believe can actually pass the legislature. We think it does invite partnership with the business community, who have all along talked about the benefits to their business climate in having a professional football team in town. We also think that providing a link to a business property tax reduction over time is a critical component. That benefits all businesses in the state. So in many ways, this is really a bill that focuses on the business climate of the state and how to improve it. And we think that this is a bill that needs some discussion. As been mentioned, this is an invitation. We don't expect that this would be the final form of any bill, but we think this is a good place to start, and we think it includes the elements that have to be a part of any bill that will ultimately have the support of the majority of the legislature.
Senator, in effect, this is the price of your vote, is a business property tax reduction and phase out, which has nothing really to do with a stadium.
Well, Mr. Kessler, I beg to differ with you, please. It's not a price of a vote that is spinning things out of control. We have put together a package to build a stadium to solve a problem that we didn't ask for. This problem is here. We were elected to solve problems. We're coming up with a solution. We have put together a solution, a bill that is always negotiable. All bills change through the process. There's no price for any vote. This is a package, and everything that goes through the Senate and the House is a negotiated process.